So the title of my presentation is Indian Army, My Pride, My Valor. This is a small clipping about what my life has been in Indian Army and what all it has to offer. And this is true.
I fire hard and I fire strong. I like solving problems. Facing an enemy at a higher position is a problem. Being 2 points down is a problem. And the bigger the problem, the sweeter the victory. What do I like? Going to battle or fighting my pistol? I like the fact that I do both for India. We are India's most exciting workplace, and we're making you an offer. The Indian Army. Live a life less of. I really like cars. So just 2 weeks into the job, they gave me a company car. A big company car. It's got 14 wheels and quite a lot of clearance. It can go pretty much anywhere. But it's not the easiest thing to park. The acceleration is decent. The handling is shaky. The engine noises are definitely basically. Well, you can't have everything. But you know what? I love the gun. We are India's most exciting workplace, and we're giving you an offer. The Indian Army. Live a People think that he's a change to their business. Not me. I run away means, drones. I have to say, it's pretty awesome. I grew up playing video games, and who would have thought that would help me in my country? Not my mom, at least. We get that first and see what's around the corner, so that there are no surprises for the rest of the team. We go everywhere, working with the latest and the best technology. But not Facebook. We are India's most exciting workplace, and we're giving you an offer. The Indian Army. Live a life less ordinary. These days, it's important to have an updated resume. Here's mine. Rifle Command, Major Rifle Command, Para Special Forces, 3 years served in hostile zone, tough assignment, special service in JNK, meet some friends there, combat free force specialist, willing to shed blood. As you can see, I went out on the scene and let us use it from. Which other company lets you do that? We are India's most exciting workplace, and we're making you an offer. The Indian Army. Live a life less ordinary.
When I was little, I liked to climb trees, and when I grew up, everyone wanted me to climb the corporate ladder. Sitting in a chair and climbing invisible ladders, not my style. I'm passionate about technology and climbing mountains, and this is the only job that lets me do both. It's lonely at the top, but the view is incredible.
We are India's most exciting workplace, and we're making you an offer. The Indian Army. Live a life live. I'm a doctor, but my stethoscope comes with a passion. I'll do anything to save a life. Jumping helicopters, climbing mountains, standing in midair, anything. Do I get scared? Not easy. But my biggest fear is not getting there in time. Flying through the sky, protecting the ones who protect you. Yes, that makes me a superhero. Just saying. We are India's most exciting workplace, and we're making you an offer. The Indian Army. Right from childhood, I was a born leader, and my first job made me realize just how much. It taught me lessons you can't learn as a jobs: management, time management, crisis management, you name it. I was leading a team right from my first day, and the number of years I put in had nothing to do with the great amount of experience I had. The best part is that my first job made my second very possible.
So it's all looking very good. Everything is very nice. When I was growing up, so this was an ad in the TV as well as newspaper. We used to see a very well decorated army personnel. A lot of things are written that out of 100 officers who volunteer for special forces, only 5 get the chance to wear this beret, which is called maroon beret. He's a commando. You must have seen movies, special forces. He is wearing a maroon beret, that is a sign of commando, and all these badges have some meaning. Your mission could be on land, sea, and underwater. So this is a diverse badge he is wearing. You are one to capture the Tiger Hill, and these are the medals, the missile, the parachute. So I also wanted to become something like this. So I thought that let's try how it is done, but it's not that simple. For the women, this next video I'll show is in our times, women entry was not that much in army, but now a girl can enter army through NDA, through IMA, through CDA. So I'll tell you about the entry. but these are some of the officers of Indian Army, and you are a generation who have seen Operation Sindoor. So you will be aware of the next video that I am about to show. You have seen them in action. Colonel Qureshi was there during Operation Sindoor, giving reports every day. Okay, so this is how you enter army as an officer. This is the first stage through National Defence Academy. I'll only cover National Defence Academy here today because if you clear this, then you are benefited, otherwise, you are not. The age criteria to appear for this exam is 16 and a half years till 19 years. You have 4 chances for this exam. This is a written exam for NDA which happens twice a year for boys as well as girls. Entrance is through, it's called UPSC NDA exam. Twice a year. Then after you pass the exam, you go through a SSB, Service Selection Board, which is a 4-day interview. So it is considered as, you must have heard of IAS, IPS, civil services. I'll show you a clip next. This is the world's toughest exam. World's toughest exam. So it's not that simple that you just click your finger, appear for NDA and you pass. I'll tell you how, I'll prove it to you how it is world's toughest exam. After you clear your SSB, that is 4-day interview, there is a medical for 4 days. Once you clear all these 3 things, then you go for training, which is 3 years of training in NDA and 1 year of training in IMA. After 4 years of your training, you become an army officer. So, I'll show you this 4 years in my pictures, but this is how you appear for NDA and go for NDA. And there are other entry schemes also that is not relevant to you as of now. So, I was telling about the world's toughest exam. Now you can listen to it.
कितने लोग अपीयर होते थे जी 14-15 और कितने फाइनली सिलेक्ट होते हैं आईआईटी भाई 17 से 18,000 सारे आईआईटी को मिला के कितना परसेंट है 1 से 1.5% सीरियस मतलब कंबाइंड डिफेंस सर्विसेज पता है साल में 2 बार होता है दोनों बार में कुल मिला के बैठते हैं 8-10 लाख लोग 8 लाख लोगों में से होते में सिर्फ 12-13% सिर्फ 12 आता है बाकी कॉल ऐसे सब कुछ करने के बाद फाइनली आर्मी एयरफोर्स सब मिला के कितने ऑफिसर्स बनते हैं 300 अपर लिमिट बोल रहा हूँ 8 लाख में से 300 कितना हो सक्सेसफुल 7.03%. You have the answer की दुनिया का toughest exam कौन सा है?
So 8 से 10, 8 to 10 lakhs people appear for this exam, and finally officers are 300. So this is the toughest exam of the world. So don't think it is very simple and it will happen just like that. You have to prepare for it. Now comes the second part, that what happens and how it happens. So this is me when I was in 12th, and when I cleared NDA, Within 3 months, I become this. So now I'll tell you about that first clip that I showed you कि क्या चीज़ है जिससे लोग मर जाते हैं देश के लिए एंड रेडी टू फाइट, रेडी टू गो एनीवेयर. आर्मी क्या है? व्हाट इज आर्मी? आर्मी इज देयर टू प्रोटेक्ट योर नेशन वेन एवर सम एक्सटर्नल फोर्सेज अटैक. कोई दूसरी कंट्री अगर अटैक करेगी तो आर्मी प्रोटेक्ट करेगी. तो हमारा पूरा ट्रेनिंग बॉर्डर्स को प्रोटेक्ट करने के लिए होता है. बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली हमारी कंट्री में जब सारी सर्विसेज फेल हो जाती हैं, फॉर एग्जांपल पुलिस फेल्स, सीआरपीएफ फेल्स, सीआईएसएफ फेल्स, बॉम्बे अटैक होता है, या फिर कहीं भूचाल, कोई आपका अर्थक्वेक आता है, सुनामी आता है, एवरीवेयर आर्मी इज कॉल्ड. व्हाई इज इट सो? बिकॉज वी आर द लास्ट resort and we are the best. How we are the best is because our training. So our training starts with this transformation, जिसमें आपको सबसे पहले तो आपके बाल को काट दिया जाता है. जीरो कट बोलते हैं हम लोग, क्योंकि सभी हीरोज होते हैं अपनी अपनी दुनिया के. बड़े बड़े बाल, बड़े बड़ा एटीट्यूड, नो डिसिप्लिन, कुछ भी करना है, कितने बजे भी उठना है. तो पहले आपको एक सेम फॉर्मेट पे लाया जाता है कि सबको एक मशीन लगा के पूरा गंजा कर दिया जाता है ऊपर से, ताकि आपका एटीट्यूड खत्म हो जाए. कि कोई हीरो था अपने कॉलेज में, स्कूल में, अब वो आ जाता है एक ही लेवल पे, तो 300 लोग ऐसे दिखते हैं. फिर आता है हमारा रूटीन, जिसके बारे में हमें बताया नहीं गया था, बट ये हमें वहां जाके पता चलता है कि अगले 4 साल मैंने ऐसे जीना है. सुबह 4:30 बजे उठना है, 4:30 इन द मॉर्निंग. अभी तक तो मैं अपने टाइम पे उठता था घर में, और मेरे को सिर्फ आधा घंटा मिलेगा बाथरूम में, 4:30 to 5. अगर उस टाइम पे मैं सब कुछ नहीं कर पाया, शेव, शावर एंड यू नो द थर्ड थिंग, तो मेरे को सारे दिन बाथरूम जाने को अलाउड नहीं होएगा. तो आवर डिसिप्लिन स्टार्ट्स 4:30 इन द मॉर्निंग. सो नाउ आई एम टेलिंग यू हाउ अ सिविलियन बिकम्स अ सोल्जर, अ बॉय becomes a man, or a girl becomes a soldier. This is the routine you have to follow, and every minute is fixed. So if it is 4:15, it is 4:15. If it is your food has to be at 7:30 to 8, your food has to be at that time. Otherwise आपको खाने को नहीं मिलेगा. तो इसको कौन इंश्योर करता है? जो 300 सेलेक्ट हुए हैं उनके ऊपर 5 और कोर्स चल रहे हैं. जैसे 300 जाते हैं फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर में, एंड देर आर टोटल 6 सेमेस्टर्स इन एनडीए. सो एट एनी पॉइंट 1800 कैडेट्स आर देयर. तो आपसे सेकंड सीनियर होंगे, थर्ड सीनियर होंगे, फोर्थ सीनियर होंगे. ये इंश्योर करते हैं कि आप इसको फॉलो करो, और आपको अलग अलग स्क्वाड्रंस में बांट दिया जाता है. यू कैन कॉल इट लाइक अ हॉस्टल. 3 years हॉस्टल लाइफ you will live in NDA and you will follow this routine. ये जो मैंने रेड में किया हुआ है, ये these are not leisure time, these are time when we are punished. So if we get late for any of this, so ये जो आपका 6:30 to 7:30 टाइम होता है, 7 o'clock टाइम था मॉर्निंग का, जिसमें आपने अपना चेंज करना था ड्रेस, क्योंकि आप पीटी करके आए हो, ड्रिल करके आए हो, बाहर एक्सरसाइज करके आए हो, पसीना आ रखा है, ड्रेस चेंज करनी है, लेकिन आप लेट हो गए थे यहाँ पे. तो इस टाइम पे वो आपको पनिशमेंट देते हैं आपके सीनियर्स. दे विल टेल यू टू बिकम स्टार्ट डूइंग पुशअप्स, अनलिमिटेड 1000 पुशअप्स. सो आधे घंटे में आप जितना कर सकते हो वो कराएंगे वहाँ पे, और फिर देन 5 minutes बिफोर दे विल से ओके जस्ट गेट अप, चेंज एंड पुश ऑफ. तो आपको 6:55 पे छोड़ के 7 से 7:30 ब्रेकफास्ट है, 7:30 से 8. हाफ एन आवर में आपको चेंज करना है, ब्रेकफास्ट खाना है, वापस जाना है इधर. अब आप यहाँ ही लेट हो गए हो तो यहाँ भी लेट हो गए. तो फिर इस लेट के लिए आपको लंच करने देंगे, कई बार लंच भी नहीं करने देते. लंच टेबल पे भी पनिशमेंट्स होती हैं. हमारा सॉल्ट सेशंस होते हैं, नमक खिलाएंगे बहुत सारा, पानी पिलाएंगे, फिर वॉमिट करोगे आप. तो ऐसे आदमी बनाया जाता है किसी भी बदमाश को. 3 साल 15 दिन का टाइम दिया जाता है. फर्स्ट 15 days आपको छोड़ के भागना है तो भाग जाओ, आपसे एक भी पैसा नहीं लिया जाएगा. 16th डे से 4000 रुपीज पर डे हमारा ट्रेनिंग कॉस्ट है. वो आपको पे करना है, जितने दिन बाद भी आप भागते हो तो आपको पैसे पे करके निकलो, नहीं तो अदरवाइज करो. तो वी हैव सीन लॉट ऑफ दादास, लॉट ऑफ नेतास, लॉट ऑफ पीपल crying and running away. So you'll see by the end of it, I'll show you some heroes also. But Amitabh Bachchan also appeared for this exam. He failed. He could not pass the SSB only. Our late Prime Minister Abu Kalam also appeared for this exam. He could not clear. So the training is tough. Once the training is done, this is how you look like, all of you. ये शर्ट में बैठे हैं ये हमारे फर्स्ट टर्म वाले हैं और ये जो ऊपर हैं ये सारे सीनियर्स हैं, सेकेंड, थर्ड, फोर्थ, फिफ्थ, एंड आई एम हियर. So this is a squadron. This is my squadron. This is my photo of 1998. So this is a Bravo squadron जिसमें हम रहते हैं. ऑलमोस्ट 300 लोग इस स्क्वाड्रन के अंदर हैं. उसके बाद हमारी कुछ ट्रेनिंग्स की फोटोज. ये हमारा एक कैंप होता है, कैंप रोवर्स. ये वर्ल्ड का टफेस्ट कैंप माना जाता है. इसमें आपको 4 दिन तक सोने को नहीं मिलता. आपको ये पीठ पे ऐसा लोड 15 से 17 केजी का लोड होता है जो आपने उठाना होता है, और एक वेपन होता है हाथ में, और आपको पहाड़ पे छोड़ दिया जाता है. एंड यू आर गिवन अ मैप एंड यू आर टोल्ड टू गो टू प्लेसेस. दिस अ कंपटीशन you have to appear for, in which this is a team, this is my team of first term. हम लोग की टीम है ये. ऐसे 15 टीम्स और हैं, 14 टीम्स. सो एवरीबडी इज कम्पीटिंग. पहाड़ पे रात को आपको कोई 15 पॉइंट्स दिए जाएंगे. यू हैव टू कवर दोज 15 पॉइंट्स एंड यू विल बी टाइम्ड. नाउ योर टाइम स्टार्ट्स एंड whosoever come first he is the winner. So it's a timed competition in which team spirit develops. जब पानी खत्म हो जाता है, जब थकान आ जाती है, जब खाना खत्म हो जाता है, then your actual self come out. So those who call themselves Dada heroes and they show themselves a lot, they all cry here because there is nobody watching. There is no camera, there is no Instagram, there is no Facebook, there is no background music, there is no wind flowing on your air, nothing happening. You are alone in dark and you cannot switch torch. Because the moment you switch torch, the competitive person will know that this is the route, so they will follow. So it has to be in dark. People die. We fill the form, volunteer form, that if we die, it's okay. So this is the training. Camp Rovers is one. We do 3 camps like this: Camp Rovers, Camp Badraj, and Camp Torna. So this is some of the trainings in which after the camp we are made to wet ourselves in the water. Then an instructor will walk on our stomach. It doesn't happen with boys, it happens with girls also. So girls are not treated separately. Everybody is made tough. This is a shovel जिस पे मैगी बनाया जा रहा है. This is crawling with your hands behind, because when you are caught in a war, your hands will be tied, your legs will be tied, and you have to run away from that camp. So this is that training in which everything is tied behind, legs are tied, and you have to just crawl and move. This is firing going on. This is something called mass punishment. This is rolling, in which everybody is made to roll for somebody's fault. So team spirit is developed. कोई टाइम पे नहीं आया, अगर क्लास शुरू होनी है 10 बजे और एक लेट है तो सारी क्लास को पनिशमेंट दी जाती है, सो दैट नेक्स्ट टाइम वो कभी लेट ना हो. एंड दिस इज कीचड़ में इसको डाला हुआ है सो दैट वो रह सके. कभी ऐसी सिचुएशन आ जाती है वॉर के टाइम पे जब सब कुछ खराब है और फिर उसको उल्टी ना आए इसके अंदर, ही डजंट वॉमिट. So this is some of the trainings. This is Dhava. This is my photo. So what is happening is, in war, when your bullets, your ammunition finishes, there might be case when your rifle has got only one round. So this is our last, where every weapon has got a knife, जिसको हम चाकू बोलते हैं. And then you do a dhava. That there are enemy in front of you, your bullets have gone off, so you have to kill them. So that animal inside you has to come out and you have to fight them and not run away. So there is a competition for that in army. We call it dhava competition, in which we do this. This is a very dear photo to me. This is a cross country happening. So there's a story behind it. He was our medalist, and we were running 11 kilometers. And when you run, you must have run some cross country or other, or in some form or other. So it actually takes out your energy from your body when you're running. And when you are running with time and you are competing, then it's a different zone you go to. So this person was a very good runner. When we were about to finish, we were just 200 meters from the finish line. We saw him running opposite. So he lost his senses. इतना तेज भागा ये, and he was running opposite. So me and my the person Parvinder Singh, we were running together. We looked at each other and we were totally gone. We were like मर जाएंगे बस अभी हम ना. After 11 kilometer fast running, you can't have your senses. We saw him, we turned back, caught him, lifted him, and then we got him till the end line. So this photo somebody clicked. In our time, there were no mobiles. This photo is of 2000. So there were no mobiles. So there were photographers, cameramen, jo professional photographers. Somebody clicked this photo. So I was going in the market, I saw this. So I kept this photo that time. We got him till the end line, and this is how this person remembers us till date. It has been what now 20 years. So he's a very good friend. The team spirit has developed. This is our academy days. We went to some. This is a fun that we are having. We went to some waterfall. We are inside. This is my first summers. I am here. We are all meeting in NDA after 15 days again. 25 years we are completing. We are celebrating that. This is our ante room. This is our dinner table. This is our drill competition in which we all competed for a drill and we won trophy. This is the life in academy where we are all sitting. This is one of the camps. This is I got medalist in one of the event. I was a javelin thrower. This is my passing out from IMA. This is our dress during passing out. And this is a picture somebody clicked. So these are all the cadets, and I am somewhere here. So we are all with a sword, and this is my pipping after 4 years of training. When I become officer, the ranks, my mother and my grandmother, they put ranks on me as a lieutenant. So this is a proud moment that we completed our training and we are officers now. This is the oath we take as an officer. This is what we live by. That wherever, in case any questions, role of army is defense of country in case of attack by another country. That's our main role. Only defending during war. But you must have seen them everywhere. So that is a wrong thing. Actually, police role is to defend the state. If there is a criminal here, somebody is stealing, then police comes. So whenever like police fails, nowadays what is happening is we are called everywhere. That is not our role. Postings are decided depending upon your profile. Like we are made to go everywhere, north, east, west, south, and we are generally given one field area, which is a disturbed area, and one peace area. Like Goa is a peace area. So after this, I am expecting somewhere in Kashmir. So that is how it is decided. Any other question? Service Selection Board is called SSB. It's a 4-day interview we call. What do we do in 4 days? 4 days are divided into 3 parts. One is psychological part. One full day is your psychological tests. They will put you under pressure. They will give you different kind of tests. For example, there are something called as word association test, picture assimilation test. They will show you pictures, 20 seconds. One picture, you have to write a story. Second picture, write a story. Third picture, like that, they will show you 20 pictures. So anybody who has mucked up something, after 5, 6, he'll forget everything because the story is so fast. Either you lose it or you write something. So they're checking your psychology, okay, what kind of person you are. So like that, the entire day we go through tests, series of tests. Word association test. They'll say they will flash snake. Then 10 seconds you have to write a word of some line about it. Then gun, 10 second write. So they check your psychology on the first day. First is the screening actually, in which there is a test. Generally, people go out in screening. The moment you come any which ways, by air, by land, or by train, all of you are made to write a screening test, and 90% people fail that, and they are sent back. Then second day is the psychological test. Third day is the group test, which is called as GTO task, Group Task Officer. Now, how he does it? He will distribute a group into 15 people, 15 guys or girls, and then he will give you tasks. For example, the entire day the GTO task will happen. The tasks will be lecturate. There'll be chits. You will just take out a chit and give a lecture on the topic. So it'll test your ability to lecture somewhere, anywhere, wherever it is. Then there are group discussions. He will throw a topic at you that this is a situation, there is a road, there is a terrorist, there is a child who is about to die through accident, there is an old lady crossing. He'll give you some situation, and then he will say, now you are standing here, now what will you do? So everybody will discuss their views. So there's a group discussion. He will judge you. Then he will give you tasks, like he will give you obstacles, that you are given a model will be made, that this is a rope, this is a stick. You have to cross it without touching your foot in on the ground, something or other. So there are tasks. You can choose two people from the group. So that is GTO task, second day. Then third day is your personal interview. Personal interview is taken by a brigadier rank officer, in which you are called in a room and he can ask you anything. So that's the third day. After these 3 days, they all get together for all of the people. Like in my batch, we were 50. So we went through this process. Last day, they all get together and they do a board meeting. Okay. They discuss each and every cadet, and then they tell the result. So what I was telling about the world's toughest exam, out of 50, only 2 were selected, me and one more person. And out of 2, in the medical, that other person also failed. So out of 50, I was the only one selected. So it's a process. So anyone who wants to join should give this, but don't give it just like that. It's a difficult exam. You have to prepare for it. Family life, in the sense, if you talk about your parents, you are in a hostel for 3 years if you go to NDA. But if you don't want to go to NDA, there are other things also. After college, you can go for IMA 1 year of training. Even after that, you can go for after college, that is from 19 to 23 years. Even if that you can't make out, then there is something called as CDS, in which you can go after till 27 years of age for 1 year training. Now this is the training part. But once you are in the army, then you can be posted anywhere. So you are not like in the evening you are coming back to your parents. Once you get married, you can take your wife along, and if your parents are dependent on you, for example, dependent means if they don't have any source of income, then there is a clause for dependency that your mother, if she is alive, or your father, they can stay with you. But if they are earning, they are not dependent on you. So you go away from your parents, but your wife, your kids always stays with you. So now it depends upon your postings, what he asked. If you are posted to peace area like Goa, you can keep them. But if you are posted to Kashmir, Rajouri, Punch, which are disturbed places in India, there you cannot keep your family. So you get leave. You get 90 days of leave. You can come, visit them, and go back. But tough life. It's not as simple as it is, because you have to stay on borders. You have to stay there. जो pictures में दिखाते हैं, पहाड़ों पे ही रहना पड़ता है. And that life is different, but that is what you have signed for. Chalo, I think we are done. So I don't know how many of you would like to join for this exam, Army, Navy, Air Force. Just raise your hands. You are still motivated. You are also motivated. Chalo, good, good. Hope to see you there, and best of luck and happy Children's Day. Thank you.